Panic! Yay, PTA. Favorite time and night time, which shouldn't affect us at all anyways, because we're not going to be running with that difficulty. Nega time. Type of mark will disappear, making it a bit, more difficult to press the buttons in rhythm. Time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Well, we should give him something.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Unless she used it to help pull him up, too. God, I hate the whole PTA thing.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Shut up! Bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs!
God, that's going fast.
You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me!
Oh, fuck, now I'm out of
You're
sync.
pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obvious. If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
This is the end! If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword back.
I'm still waiting to see how the third person fits into this for someone having discovered the body. Which looks like it's Fuyuhiko, but the question is, how does he fit into it all?
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
Though I gotta admit, damn, Peko. She seriously thought this shit through.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Oh, you just back off!
I'm sorry to see her go.
Is it true? Did you really kill Monkey?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
And here's your proof.
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely. Characters that like die first? Yeah, no, that's very true. That's okay, I called her much earlier anyways.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai.
When we went
I
into
commend your
the
decisiveness, at least.
when we went into the trial, I said she and Sonny were my top picks.
Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Wait.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Let me
wait.
confirm one
We're
thing
shifting
first.
direction.
Can it wait until after the voting?
What is going on here?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
Well, was he the subject of the PTA? Well, to be fair, the PTA wasn't always used, well, or the equivalent of it. The pants-off, dance-off, whatever you want to call it in the original game, wasn't always used on the person who was actually guilty either. It was just used by someone who was, well, pretty much derailing everything by screaming like a little child.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question,
Is she gonna launch into the sparkling justice lines?
I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Hey, pants-off, dance-off would have been better than what it was, though. Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill.
Sonny was right. She is actually the serial killer.
For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the mother.
Praise the sun.
Hello! Earth to Peko! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. Could she be?
Yeah, here it comes.
As the light of justice shines upon
There
my
it is.
mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Oh god, yeah, Jackman would be all over this. What? For justice? Please.
Justice complete!
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That particular sprite, I did not see coming.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
She's...
Now then, let's execute justice!
She has emoji in her lines now.
What? What the fuck?
Thank you, Kazuichi.
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
No, actually, I think she legitimately is a serial killer, and the fact that she is and actually killed someone and got caught for it is what makes it different from Case 2 in the first one.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Is this the Justice Robot?
Peko finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
Yep, and Mahiro covered up a crime.
She is supposed to be... But... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
Yeah, having a serial killer in both the first and second is kind of in the first place. Having them both pop up in the same case? Come on, guys. You can fucking do better than that.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Sparkling Justice's Dexter.
This again?
I loved that show up through the first couple of seasons.
Huh? Sleepwalking?
The Bay Harbor Butcher stuff in season 2 was just magnificent.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
No, I say, Laura hasn't played DR2.
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
Oh my god.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
The tongue on that mask is just freaking me out.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
I like how we're just at a total loss during this. I'm expecting our Ahoge to just droop. It has no idea what to do.
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
Your humanity?
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Man, I think she has too much justice even for George motherfucking Justice Jackman.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. Kill her. In the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Alright, closing argument time. What do we have first? We've got... Hyoko wakes up, footprints in the sand, killer inside surfboard case, and the plastic water bottles. Alright. I'm assuming those are the unused water bottles. Well, footprints in the sand are going to be here. Hiding in the surfboard case is here. And Hyoko waking up is here. Alright, tying the bag to the sword, Hyoko arriving, lemon-flavored gummy, and the 2 forged letters. Man, that is a mess. Now we know she arrives, and there we go. She arrives and gets taken out. They never actually covered what was used to knock her out, though. I'm kind of sad. 2 letters. Alright, so we're much further in for the rest. So, she's gonna drop the gummy after she runs. Okay, if she's already climbing up in that next page over, then that means this goes here. Yoko made a promise to someone. Grenade made girl mask. Okay, Mahiru arrives at the beach house. Now we know what... There we go. So she's dead. Let's say the mask is on the ground here. Go ahead and grab that as we're going by. Yeah, they said stuff from the store, but they never got very specific. They were also never very specific about what was actually in the store either, which made me a bit sad, because the second I walked into the section with chemicals in the first one, and they talked about what chemicals were there, I'm like, okay, well, I know what the next step is. Alright, so that's just the promise to someone. Well, there should only be one gap left. Okay.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
Yeah, I don't dislike Monokuma's voice. It does kind of make you hate him, which is sort of the point.
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later.
He's like some kind of fucked up Mickey Mouse.
However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer.
Baby Gangsta's voice too? Yes, Derek Stephen Prince did a good job with him. I actually heard him in a little while.
The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters.
Oh, yeah,
they sent
that's a
fake
Mickey
letters
fucking
to
Mouse.
both Mahiru and
You got a
Hyoko.
problem with that?
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
Yeah, I would never run a game this with this much dialogue in Japanese on stream.
By providing
Way too
different
many people
times,
half-watch.
the killer was
That's
able to lure them to the
absolutely
beach house
pointless for that.
separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait.
Yeah, she has a bag of gummies in her hand in Act 1, Cat. She's pretty much always eating them. That's what was intended to be used to set her up, but that's also how we realized it wasn't her.
After putting Hyoko to sleep,
Nope, I don't even
the
know who
killer
Mikobi
immediately
is.
hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Not very honorable, is it?
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene.
I am so let down that the ultimate photographer's death did not involve her getting an interesting photo of anything that could have helped us in the investigation.
They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
Well, to be fair, Klonoa, most people in Danganronpa 1 tended to die from blows to the head. It was the most common method of killing.
I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can.
Yep, can't litter.
Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in.
That's just creepy.
The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
Yeah, that fucking Robo-Justice costume made things so obvious that Hifumi was involved.
And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the
Wow,
incident you caused.
that picture.
Isn't that right, Pekoyama?
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no
I'm
way
glad to agree.
you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
Well, we can certainly try.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
You know what's sad? Knowing how incredibly chuny she is, I feel like there could have been some good exchanges between her and Gundam.
Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
Well, that's why she tried to get away with it.
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world. Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice!
I'm starting to feel like I should have had a counter for the word justice just so we could see how bad it gets.
Hurry, and carry on justice!
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. A few sacrifices? That's...
Oh, that makes sense. Well, time to go kill ourselves, right?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
Yeah, please don't talk about any executions related to Danganronpa 2. Period, please.
I can't stand her anymore! Let's vote already and execute her! However, before we do that...
You gonna ask for her autograph?
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah! He finally woke up!
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! Who will be chosen
He
as the
slept through the whole
blackened?
damn thing.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Man, we must have really bored him during that one.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time? Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Interesting, what's going on?
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
Nice cover, Shark Week.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? I read it in a magazine in the library. There's only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article is written in their native language, so I tried translating it. Their native language. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. Sonia said she tried translating it, which means the difference is...
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article
Have a
was
good one,
written in
Whack-A-Mole.
their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
in Japanese.
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
More emojis. All this time, I completely misunderstood. I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice. I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. That wasn't the case. I'm so simply
Peko, you're not sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
No, she was actually just standing. Another point when Sparkling Justice got brought up, and I mentioned this before, Pekoyama was standing in the room with us when she kind of went off on her tirade about serial killers.
Or, if you insist that you're sparkling justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
El Sparko Justiso.
Would you be able to do that?
Damn it.
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However,
They've only referred to Jack as a
that's
girl the one
perfectly
time. I feel like
fine.
that was just a mistake.
It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Yep.
Huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
This does raise some questions, though. Does that make her actually the Blackened? Or Fuyuhiko?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach
I was
house.
wondering when we were going to get to the third person, damn it.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Proof that there was more than one person, or one more person at the scene of the crime. We all know it was the body announcement.
I see! Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
I kind of wonder. I think Monokuma would take it back just because it'll be more fun to watch more people die than to actually let someone leave. Jeez, fine, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
Yep, one person that left through the front door.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house!
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool.
Yeah, that's more or less meaning she's the accomplice.
That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
What's up, asshole?
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
Those rules actually counted, I think, in Danganronpa 1, Roxel. I was wondering if they were ever going to get around to clearing that up.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. In order to show that off, Monokuma gave something that proves that to us. Oh, something that proves that it happened in real life? Is it this crime scene photo?
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Actually, I disagree with that, Roxel. During the second case in Danganronpa 1. Didn't the body announcement go off when, Oh, hang on, did someone come in after us? Because the body announcement went off when Byakuya and I went in there. Did someone walk in behind us? Shit, it's been too long for me to remember.
The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was
Taka come
actually
in?
your little sister,
Okay.
right?
I'm glad they finally actually fucking
whoever beat
clarified
the
that.
game first and received the ending prize.
Yep, he got the envelope.
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those
Makoto's-
photos to Mahiru
Oh, that's
to confirm
right!
it.
That's right, because Makoto said, like, you know, I let out a primal scream, and it was like, eh. It's like, that is not a primal scream, that is a bitch scream. And then Taka walks in and actually screams. It's like, that is a primeval scream.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
So those are the three that found you, mother.
Cause Peko is the killer, right? But we already voted. That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Yeah, at least she's not saying justice all the time, but now she's just saying, I'm a tool, I'm a tool, I'm a tool. Believe me, we get it. You're a fucking tool.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill.
Yep, in the Abridged series, he was the ultimate screams like a bitch. They finally gave him the title at the very end, I just started laughing. It's like, I am so glad.
I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master
okay, so
planned
she
this
belongs
from
to the family.
start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot.
That's a problem.
Finger twitch. I was browsing history and bridge. I honestly don't remember it at all. I watched the one episode and that was it.
If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect. In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for
I would not
Monokuma.
put her on Roberta's level, Chimera. And if anything, our brother's blood trail certainly proved she has her own will.
The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Sad thing about a setup like this is you know you basically can't lose. So, wish I could say it was more tense, but...
I'm in a bind, and what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
That is one thing I loved about stuff like 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. Because there were a number of different endings, you really could get completely and utterly fucked up and destroyed in your endings.
Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is...
Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate, no matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, it's obvious, you're not a tool, you're a friggin' human being.
Well,
If you were a tool, I'd be able to use you to fix an engine or something, but, you know, I can't. So, clearly, you're not a tool. If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
You got some crazy ads going on. You don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then? Oh god, she's gonna weep out on that.
no.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kazuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I'm Fultoll? Wow, it's a double typo. It's to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Fultoll your destiny.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Yeah, it could do with a bit of an editing pass, both for proofreading and honestly for cleanup. There's a lot of dialogue where they just kind of cyclically say the same thing over and over that could really be done away with.
That is...
Because if you were a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. And the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was... Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. I thought I beat that game. I was suddenly given these photographs. I wonder. I don't think she acted on his will quite as we are being led to believe.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You...
Tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. She never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiro was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiro spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this.
Aww.
Oh, sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiro? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so you know, it'd be trouble to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
It definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But...
It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiro into a trap, right?
Hey,
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Yeah, but didn't you technically already beat that person to death? You already got your eye for an eye. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiro with the bat?
Yeah.
But still, I believed her up till the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. Hey, Charmander Shepherd, thank you for the host. Cheers, much appreciated. But even so, that bitch.
hey,
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
Why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Jeez.
You want me to be honest? This whole time I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiro, I'm still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. After she said that to me, it all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiro.
Huh?
Uh-huh. He had no plan.
young master, I am finished.
What?
She's trying to set it up so he looks like the Blackened. It really is just her. We guessed right. A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. And everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand, and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet.
Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. That's right, you guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me and mere tool as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer. Well, she's definitely functioning as a tool to get him off the island as the sole person, but no. He clearly did not have that plan set up.
That's obviously wrong!
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko was actually the true killer. Hold on. I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then, right? On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just... a tool? Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey,
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
what?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. You're trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will.
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but...
Huh?
You listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
I...
young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko. You mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teruteru, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that. Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
You got a lot of eyes going on.
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
Of course, we know this whole time that Monokuma's got video footage of this as well, so...
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I don't think there's any situation in which they can both be executed. As far as we've seen so far, there's nothing in the rules that will ever permit more than one blackened.
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth. Yeah, you know that's gonna wind up as the damn thumbnail. If you look at my past broadcasts, the fan servicey moment with Mikon is one of them, and Peko in the bikini from yesterday is another one on my friggin' past broadcast thumbnails.
Sorry.
I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master.
I'm a disgrace.
That's actually what I have to do to survive. I just feel ashamed of myself. I mean, I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Echo.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master.
Oh.
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
No, it won't be the thumbnail. I'm not talking about the thumbnail necessarily for the game being played right now. For the past broadcast, though, if you look at the my list of past broadcasts, it's been grabbing the nastiest thumbnails for that.
Too bad.
I never thought I'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
I don't know. Have you owned a computer, dude? They have a will of their own, and they fuck you up at all the worst times.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you are definitely the killer. Peko the tool with a heart is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. If you had to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself... Yeah, you know what? You say that, Uber. I'm just gonna get it right the fuck now. I'm just gonna press the save button here. Don't scare me like that. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. Wow, a genuine smile. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so.
I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Echo.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. Hey, Classy Beard, how you doing? It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I'm fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So.
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekuyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that.
And let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
And this time, for the ultimate swordswoman, Pekoyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I
Never needed a sword or a shield.
never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Oh, I have been looking forward to the day that he is reduced to a sniveling fucking mess. Good. Now maybe we can actually talk to him like a human being in future.
Young master? Young master!
I appreciate what she tried to do. But... well, bye now. Called the killer at the start of the trial. See you later, lady. Oh good, she is gonna get Ginsued for her ending. That's what I was hoping. This should be interesting. Oh. Ah, proper execution style. Good. Oof.
That is impossible!
Interesting. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard, what is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Aw, well. I did say 5 down by the end of this chapter.
Such
Not
a
quite
waste.
for the reasoning I expected, but... is he dead or just missing an eye? Which would make him look even more Yakuza, admittedly. For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It's supposed to be a clash between two hopes that was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that?
You.
What was wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of your friends got killed? Well, I guess that confirms they're both dead.
Such despair.
I am pissed. I even feel sad and hopeless. But still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth.
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things.
There's no guarantee from the shot that they were both getting stabbed.
In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the Ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? I kind of like to see the corpse for verification on that. Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Yeah, he covered the line well enough for me.
Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay? Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his
Interesting.
blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
I have a rule where mystery games are concerned. If you're gonna kill someone, you fucking show me a body. You show me a body and you check it for a pulse. Otherwise, I'm not particularly inclined to believe it's dead.
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Are you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules.
They alone will be executed.
If only the Blacken gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. And since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But hey, you should be able to do something to do it. Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him.
Really?
like,
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for this.
Prepared?
And that's when it happened.
The siren began ringing from out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer.
Oh, an ambulance?
just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Nice.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Save us, Dr. Killgood! Is it really going to be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's going to be fine. He's probably going to get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's probably going to come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Yeah, I remember the last time someone called the Monokuma 911. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused my hero's death, you know?
However,
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There's no other way, no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness. I'm so alone.
damn it!
Things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. In the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. I want to see just how fucked up his face is after that shot. I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so, the class trial ended. We still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. as if we were in a boat floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Fucked. Or despair. I guess that works too. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. Again, fucked. I'm pretty sure it works.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair. And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary.
Oh, do you think he's this? I think the 16th student was actually Byakuya. And given that he already existed in a previous game, I feel like he was not supposed to be here.
Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
I'm hoping she doesn't mean literally the resurrection of the ultimate despair. At least not literally that particular ultimate despair, and more just like the title of the ultimate despair. Sea and punishment, sin and coconuts. Pepto-Bismol. Oh, I don't dislike Junko. I just don't fucking want her to come back. Resurrection is a stupid mechanic.